First sight of the Universal Orlando Resort. For this kind of mini break, it's going to be awesome. Scoobies, we're home. Right, good morning everybody. Welcome here to what is hopefully going to be a great holiday. This is day one of our 10-day midi break here at Universal Island Resort. We're going to be here at Universal Studios. We have the unlimited ticket, which means we can go through to Islands of Adventure. Usually we'd use that by going from King's Cross to Hogwarts on the Express. Sun's out. It's glorious. It's going to warm up really well later on, which is going to be good because it's going to be the first time I get the chance to vlog the new movies parade with the likes of Jaws, E.T., Jurassic Park, etc. and Back to the Future. So looking forward to that. That will be separate, just as a little add-on, but really looking forward to this. Hope you can join us. See you in the park.
Reload your launcher ammo by blasting a launcher reload box. The blaster shooting
straight away. We've kind of had a road drop. Rides don't actually open till 9. It's about 5 minutes to. So this is front of queue. Makes sense just to get in line and get going. Villain Con. It's cool, it's goofy, it's not a ride, it's sort of like a stand on and go through shoot 'em up game. But we done this for the very first time last year and absolutely loved it. We've made the decision today to pretty much sort of chill out and see where things take us, to be honest with you. It's going to be a busy day because it's not Halloween Horror Nights Day, so more people that are not going to the specific events, which we are going to ourselves on Wednesday night, and I'll be vlogging that for sure. It means that more people, more families will attend these parks on specific days like today. So footfall, we probably another 20% more than normal. They seem to congregate more around this area, obviously because you've got the likes of the Minions, Villain Con, etc. And no, I'm still not crazy enough to go on anything like that. The Rip Ride Rocket, that's for you adrenaline junkies of a different level. I'm more sort of adrenaline like the spooks, there's someone jumping out on you, scary stuff, but I don't know, I don't think it's even heights. There was an incident that happened to me years and years ago. I nearly fell out of one of the pirate ship rides when I was very young, and that put me off going off coasters, and I've never really gone back to it. I don't really miss it. The difference with a theme park like this, or obviously you've got your Disney ones or SeaWorld, it is what it is. It's theming, and you feel like you're in a totally different world, in a bubble if you like, especially which we're not doing this time round, Disney. But whereas back home you'll just get on a ride and go to another ride with not much to it, it doesn't sort of fit the needs. We just look around. Totally different universe. Jules Verne train. It's got me thinking, you know what, because obviously we're here for these 10 days. I think one of the vlogs I'm going to do is a reminiscing vlog. So as we walk around the park, I will tell you what it was like, and you come and join us sort of back in the 1990s, the likes of Jaws, when you had this ride, Back to the Future, which is now the Simpsons ride. Same principle, big screen, etc. Just had a different film, different setup, and just go around and say what used to be here, some of the experiences we had in the past. They said we've been here backwards and forwards here from the UK for a good, must be coming up to nearly 3 decades now. So we've seen a lot, and we certainly miss a lot as well. It's one of those, if we could get in this here DeLorean, get up to 88 mile an hour, and from there make our way back to the 1990s, the Hanna-Barbera ride, Jaws, Confrontation, the Psycho House. Such a weird car. All aluminium or aluminum, as we're in America. All in the pronunciation. And as cool as a movie that was, and don't get me wrong, I absolutely love it. In my opinion, I suppose it comes with what generation you are. I'm a 70s guy, so the greatest movie, in my opinion, of all time belongs to that fella there, Bruce, aka Jaws. Certainly enjoyed Jaws. Jaws 2 was good. Jaws 3D, because it was set pretty much at SeaWorld Orlando, I enjoyed. Jaws Revenge, certainly on another level, it's pretty pants. One of the opening day attractions from 1990, still here to this day, E.T. It's a cool little ride, it really is. I think we'd be lost without it, and I think Steven Spielberg would have a lot to say about it if it was ever removed. Super cool, as used in the movie, The Closet Sketch. Yep, E.T. was super cool again to do. Strange thing about this time, it's the first time in probably near on a decade that it actually got mine and Rachel's name right. Rachel in the past has been Consuela and I've been Gazpacho and all sorts of things. We don't know whether it's just a specific bargain that was here or whether we've missed it throughout the park, but here in the MIB shop, 30% off Halloween Horror Nights merchandise. So that t-shirt, which I've just bought for the evening in 2 nights time, instead of costing $33, then you add the tax on top of it, in totals cost $25. King's Cross Station, it is kind of on point in some places on there. They can't make it exact, but it sort of does the job. We'll probably have a good walk around there later on. We're just moseying around. This would be one of the areas that would be a holding pen on the evening of Halloween Horror Nights. Lombard's, the other one is round the back of Finnegan's. And I think it's Finnegan's that we'll go to because that's where some of the bigger houses are. Chez Alcatraz, home of the Ocean Attack, the famous Jaws drink. Absolutely love it, it knocks your head off. And to our right here, one of the attractions that never really kicked off, Fast and Furious. I think they just done a terrible job of it. The 2 predecessors to it, Disaster and the original Earthquake, which I absolutely loved, long gone and sort of faded into history now, but they were something special. That thing's just sort of very wishy-washy. You can do it once and that's enough for you. Tell you what, I fancy if I go on one of them boats. Main reason for coming in the candy store is the Scooby-Doo section. Unfortunately, I've got virtually everything. Rachel's not too keen on the Loungeflies. I know it's a bit sort of crazy, but I do like the fact that that's a Loungefly t-shirt. I might get it as like a night top at some point. Got that Scooby up there, I've got the Scooby with a hamburger, and I've got the Scooby with a mystery machine. We've got Scooby-Doo socks. I should certainly have one of those little tins. I have that one this time, and I might come back and get that one in the remainder of the holiday. And I do love a bit of stuff that doesn't move, aka stationary, so I might nab that book as well. Yes, that is actual chocolate coated bacon. I've had it before. It's quite sickly. The Lard Lad donuts. Now, if you go to the likes of Disney Springs or outside some of the Disney parks, they do a version of that that tastes exactly the same, made by their coffee compadre, which is known as Joffrey's, and they do a white one of those or a blue one of those. So there's the white one, and I think they're probably maybe $6–7 cheaper. But them toffee apples, absolutely incredible. And then you've got Rice Krispie cakes. Look, you couldn't even get that in your hand. In comparison to what we get back home, we get like a little nugget size one. Great big slices of fudge, brownies. Wow, they've even done a Halloween Horror Nights version. Tell you what guys, it is absolutely scorching now. Where that Hurricane Milton went through, it dragged with it all the surrounding precipitation. It's not so much humid at the moment, which is a good thing. We are going to get to a point now where you get like the dip, the fall. Over here it drops maybe 10–15 degrees and it really is a pleasant temperature. Blues Brothers car. Obviously they do have their stage show just to the side of us. Nope. That there is your latest popcorn bucket that they're all raving about. It looks good, but it's totally impractical. Question for you guys watching at home. If you've ever been here and you've done these, what do you prefer? Do you enjoy the Bourne Stuntacular? Or did you prefer its predecessor, which was Terminator 2 3D ride through time? That sort of kind of done it for us. We love that ride. It was more like an auditorium, sound stage, but really cool. And we was fortunate enough to see the penultimate and the last show on the last day. I think it was 2017. We got to keep the 3D glasses. Everyone got a ticket stub, and I got a Terminator bobblehead. The day that we made it in and Tim Tracker didn't. As per usual, it's like us that kind of missed the boat, but that is the vapor trail from the Europa Clipper mission to one of the moons of Jupiter to look for life of whatever form it may be. And I believe that is one of 4 to 5 launches from NASA that are going to happen within the next week or so that we're actually here. But it's still kind of cool to see. Right guys, yet another snack time. There's their version of a cream horn. Sometimes they're called Napoleons or cannolis, etc. Then there's a key lime pie there. We've been sort of sharing food. We shared a burger earlier from Richter Burger, and we shared the breakfast, which was some sort of cinnamon toffee swirl, and I think it was some sort of crispy muffin. I'm not sure what it was, but tasted good all the same. It's all about saving money when you're in these parks, and this is what we do. We get to try different things because we share everything, and then a big saving is, of course, the refillable drinks, which come in at about $19 for that. So, and then you'll get a sticker or some sort of barcode for the next time round, which would be $12, but you can refill that every 10 minutes, and it is very important with the weather such as it is to keep hydrated. So we will probably go through at least one of those an hour. We have literally just come out of the Bourne Stunt Spectacular. Temperature wise out here at the moment, it feels, it's 90, but it's got a real feel to it, so it actually feels like 97 degrees out here. It's incredible. As you can see, there is not a cloud in the sky. Watching that then, it was a case for us, because we've done it a few times now, just looking to the side, some of the youngsters with their families doing it for the first time, and that wow expression on their faces as they see the stunts unfold, and you can just tell that one of them, for instance, their parents would say, have you ever seen a Bourne film before? And he'd say, no, I don't know what it's all about, but you can bet your bottom dollar now that's one of the things on his shopping list, to go and get one of the DVDs. It's been an absolutely fantastic day, grabbing shade where we can, to be honest with you. Now we're just sort of lingering around, waiting for the movies parade, which, as I've said before, Universal, it sort of never really has done anything like that. This has predominantly been Disney over the years. The situation is, you get a Mardi Gras here, sometimes you get like a Christmas parade, but nothing on this scale has happened before in the past. So really, really looking forward to that. That's going to do it for the end of the day one vlog from here at Universal Studios here in Orlando, Florida. It's been epic. Temperatures have been spectacular, the skies have been blue. Caught the vapor trail of the rocket that went up today. Meeting up with Scooby and the gang was awesome again, as always. Seeing the show just blew me away. It was just something I've wanted to see for years, and they've never delivered. It's sort of always been something that has not met up to Disney's standards, but this just simply blew it away. But we've enjoyed it. It's only day one. We've got a 10-night hour. As I said before, it's a mini break, and we get to do this because we've got unlimited passes here. So next time round, tomorrow we're doing a Disney Springs day. The day after that we'll be back here. We'll go around Island of Adventures, do a little bit of an explore around there before getting back in here to vlog Halloween Horror Nights. And then we got other times in here. We're also doing SeaWorld on this trip, and it should be good fun. So come along and join us. Subscribe if you haven't already. I don't generally ask for them, but I suppose it's about time I did start asking, because if you don't ask, you don't get. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you for your time. We'll see you in the movies. Bye for now.